The Xiaomi 15T series is here, and we have the higher-end Pro model for review. This phone is out to undercut the real flagships in terms of price, but then what do you actually miss out on here? Hey, everyone, welcome back to ZaidiEsTech. You are here with Zaidi, and let's find out in our Xiaomi 15T Pro review. The Xiaomi 15T Pro is a smartphone that aims to provide a rounded suite of features that are high-end, but not necessarily top of the line. Still, there are plenty of upgrades to be had this year. The 15T Pro improves on last year's triple cameras with a new 5x telephoto cam, and there's also a more powerful chipset, a larger battery, and a bigger screen to boot. The phone has a flat back panel made of a fiberglass material with a sparkling matte finish that doesn't collect smudges easily. You have a large square camera bump similar to last year. There's a reinforced aluminum frame, which is also matte, and the phone feels metallic and premium in hand. The ingress protection has been improved a bit. While it's again IP68 against dust and water submersion, now it's rated for submersion of up to 3 meters. Like I mentioned, the display has gotten a little bigger. Now it's 6.83 inches compared to 6.67 inches last year. It again brings a high resolution and a 144 Hz refresh rate. There's also better protection this time around with Gorilla Glass 7i, and this display has a lot of bells and whistles. It's quite sharp and has support for 12-bit color depth and both Dolby Vision and HDR10+ video playback. As far as brightness goes, we were able to achieve 826 nits with the manual slider and sunlight mode turned on, and with automatic brightness mode active, this was able to boost up to over 1,400 nits, which is more than last year. While this display's high refresh rate is higher than usual at 144 Hz, it doesn't normally use it. When swiping and scrolling, it will use 120 Hz, and this can dial down to as low as 60 Hz when idling to save power. You only get the full 144 Hz within specific situations, like within supported games. For audio, the Xiaomi 15T Pro has a stereo speaker setup with Dolby Atmos support. The speakers have very good loudness, and the audio quality is very good too, with well-presented highs and above-average lows. For biometrics, the phone has an optical fingerprint scanner under the screen and is fast and reliable, though it would be more comfy to use if it were located higher up. Like other Xiaomi phones, the 15T Pro has an IR blaster, so you can use it to control other appliances with. And the Xiaomi 15T Pro can come with 256 gigabytes, 512 gigabytes, or a terabyte of UFS 4.1 storage that isn't expandable through microSD card. At the time of review, the 15T Pro runs Xiaomi's HyperOS 2.0 on top of Android 15, complete with its full suite of AI features. However, the phone should see an update soon to the new HyperOS version 3. And when it comes to updates, overall, the phone will receive 5 major Android versions in total. The Xiaomi 15T Pro packs the current top chipset from MediaTek, the Dimensity 9400 Plus. It offers a significant upgrade from last year's model, which ran on the previous chip, the 9300 Plus. In benchmarks, the Xiaomi 15T Pro does a great job, though it doesn't top the charts. It's outscored by phones that run on a Snapdragon 8 Elite. Still, the performance here is every bit flagship grade, and the phone handles heavy gaming easily. We tested the thermal management as well. In our prolonged stress tests, the phone became hot while testing and throttled down to 60% of maximum CPU performance. That's often the case with these flagship processors. The Xiaomi 15T Pro is powered by a 5,500 mAh battery. That's a 10% increase over last year's model. The battery life itself is a huge improvement, with the 15T Pro earning an excellent active use score of 16 hours and 24 minutes. These results place it among the best in its class. The charging has actually been toned down a bit this year from 120 watt to 90 watt. Still, it's not slow. Far from it. We were able to charge the 15T Pro from 0 to 50% in just 15 minutes, and a full charge took only 36 minutes. And like before, there's support for 50-watt wireless charging here as well. And now cameras. This year, the telephoto cam has received a major upgrade, extending its reach from 2.6x to 5x, and featuring a large ISOCELL JN5 sensor. Besides that, the camera system retains the excellent 50-megapixel large sensor main camera, paired with a fairly unremarkable 13-megapixel ultra-wide cam. During the day, the main camera delivers excellent photos and even stays consistent in more challenging lighting conditions like indoors. The system produces sharp and detailed images with a wide dynamic range. Just the contrast could be better from time to time. Shots of people come out very good as well. Here are a few shot in both standard photo mode and portrait mode. Zooming in at 2x produces an even better framing. And in general, 2x digital zoom photos are looking almost as good as the regular one-time shots, though the low contrast is a bit more apparent here. In low light, the camera software will almost always use the automatic night mode, and the quality is excellent overall. The level of detail, even the shadows, is impressive. The dynamic range is excellent, and there's virtually no noise. However, the night scenes we shot seem to have an extra orange tinge, which is not true to life, and some might also feel that the 15T Pro is too aggressive with the brightening of shadows, which hurts the contrast a bit. And now we have the new telephoto. These zoom shots are flagship grade, clean and sharp, with color rendition that matches the main camera. The dynamic range is fairly wide, and the system handles more challenging indoor environments with ease. Shots of people come out great as well, regardless of whether you're using the portrait mode or not. And another improvement is that, unlike last year, the telephoto cam supports close distance focusing, enabling macro photography. The results look great. Nighttime is usually a challenge for long zoom telephoto cams no matter class, but this one delivers a standout performance. It renders details quite well, and the dynamic range is wide. You do get tons of internal lens reflections caused by point light sources though. Next, the ultra-wide camera. It delivers solid stills during the day. Despite its unassuming hardware, it performs about average for the price range. The detail level is fine, and the dynamic range is adequate. The lack of autofocus is a bummer though. The ultra-wide cam visibly struggles at night. It produces soft and noisy stills with low contrast. Colors lean a bit towards orange as well, but at least we get clean shots with okay dynamic range. For selfies, the 15T Pro uses the same 32-megapixel selfie cam we've seen on many Xiaomi phones, and we're not fans of it. Not only does it produce upscaled images instead of using pixel binning, but the photos also lack contrast and often have muted colors. The Xiaomi 15T Pro can record video in 4K with all of its cameras, and the main cam can do 8K as well. The main cam captures impressive 4K videos during the day, even in flagship level. The colors are accurate yet vibrant, and there's plenty of fine detail, even in the distance. There's no noise and sharpness is great. However, with the telephoto cam, the video recording is surprisingly weak compared to the still capture. We're not too impressed by the footage, which comes out with smudged details on faraway subjects. The ultra-wide's clips turned out okay during the day. Dynamic range is slightly limited, and the sharpness may not be great, but it's okay, given the hardware. Electronic stabilization smooths things out well, and it handles walking just about perfectly. And the low-light video from a main cam is impressive overall. The contrast could be better though, mainly due to the unusually brightened shadows. So, there you have it guys, the Xiaomi 15T Pro. It's a premium phone with a lot to like, including top-class battery life, fast charging, a flagship chipset, and great triple cameras. In fact, there's not too much to wish for here, except for a better selfie cam. The ultra-wide could be better too, though it isn't that bad. At launch, it might be hard to choose between this phone and a similarly priced older flagship, but when its price settles down, the Xiaomi 15T Pro will definitely be worth recommending. And that wraps up our deep dive into the Xiaomi 15T Pro, a phone that really blurs the line between mid-range pricing and true flagship performance. It's clear that Xiaomi has put serious effort into refining every corner of this device, from its sleek design and impressive display, all the way to that powerful Dimensity 9400 Plus chip and long-lasting battery. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. And if you're new here, subscribe to ZaidiEsTech and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on the latest smartphone reviews, comparisons, and tech updates from around the world. I'd also love to hear from you. What do you think about the Xiaomi 15T Pro? Would you pick it over Samsung's latest FE model, or maybe go for the Honor 400 Pro? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I always enjoy reading what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Stay smart, stay tech savvy. I'm Zaidi, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.